got started in youth ministry, Pastor Petey asked me to come play guitar back here on the youth worship team. And at first I really didn't want to, but I ended up falling in love with the ministry.
I started coming with him because he was playing guitar and I kind of just needed something to do.
And we just both began to have a hunger for youth.
We ended up getting a word, I think it was Steve Fidel,
Denny Kramer,
that we would lead and direct the youth, and it just kind of all lined up. And 2020 was our first year. Now we're here.
The more that we dove in and gave ourselves freely, God's desires became ours. It's just a perfect example on when you submit yourself to God's plan and not your own. He will change all the desires of your heart.
So youth starts at 7, ends at 9. Starting at 7, we get straight into a game or something fun for them to do. They get to eat candy and get all snacked up. And then we get into worship or a prayer time, and then we do our lesson.
And we don't want the kids to think like this is little church and out there's big church. This is youth service, and so we have our own service here.
So we get our curriculums from Youth Ministry 360, from Life Church. We just have a lot of older curriculums that they've used and cycled through, and the kids love them.
We cover everything that these kids are going to face day in and day out. My favorite part about youth is honestly just seeing them all worship. There's nothing like seeing kids worship God. It's such a beautiful thing.
My favorite part about youth is when we do our prayer times and they are able to open up about the things that are going on in their lives, and then seeing the direct result of God moving in their lives.
I hope that they take away that this is a safe environment for them to worship, pray, have people to talk to. They always know that they can come and talk to me and Makayla and any of the other leaders. At some point, their faith has to become their own, and we want to help be the foundation in that process.